But we will want to certainly have some sunscreen on here across New Mexico because we are looking at lots of sunshine once again this afternoon. Here's a look at the metro. Lots of blue skies, and that's going to be the case throughout a good portion of the afternoon. 91 degrees, so it is hot out there. So if you're getting out there to soak up some of those rays, you do want to make sure you have plenty of water. Make sure you stay hydrated throughout the day, get into the shaded areas, and take breaks out there as well. In the 80s over the northern mountains right now, 84 for Taos, 88 for Las Vegas, 89 currently in Santa Fe, 93 in Tucumcari. Down to the south, we're mainly in the low to mid 90s here, 92 for Roswell, 95 for Alamogordo, as well as Carlsbad and Las Cruces. It's going to be another hot day, but not quite the type of heat that we saw earlier in the week. But we will start to see those temperatures eventually start to trail off throughout the rest of the week. And the big reason for that is we have a backdoor cold front that is starting to slide into the northeastern part of the state. You can see the winds are starting to elevate in Clayton up to around 16 miles per hour. That front eventually going to be sliding through the state, and we're looking for our winds to go up in Albuquerque as we move through the overnight hours and into your Thursday as well before finally subsiding into Friday. Lots of sunshine on the way for this afternoon. Lots of sunshine for the entire Southwest. If you're going west out of New Mexico, you're not going to see any problems, but we will start to be sneaking in some moisture with that front. Underneath the ridge of high pressure over the state, we will start to drag in that backdoor cold front into the northeastern corner of the state, and that's going to give us a chance of a couple of showers. The northeast will be the favored area for some shower activity, especially as we move into tomorrow, and that will extend down into the east central portions of the state. Could get a spot storm in the central sections and down to the southeast, but we're not talking about a big-time rain event with this front because that ridge of high pressure will be sliding across the state throughout the rest of this week and eventually settling into the Texas Panhandle, and that's going to mean big impacts for the weekend, but mainly for Arizona, unfortunately, as they start to get into a monsoon-like flow over the weekend. Now, we'll have to watch that area of high pressure because if it slides a little further to the east over the weekend, rather than the dry and warm air that we're looking for this weekend, if it slides a little further to the east, then we may be able to edge some of that moisture into the far western parts of the state and get some much-needed rainfall there. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Right now, we're looking mainly dry, keeping at least a chance for a couple of spot storms in the western part of the state for the upcoming weekend, but not looking at a washout by any means right now. Over southern Colorado for this afternoon, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s with mostly sunny skies. We stay mostly sunny through the end of the week, and then we have that chance of at least a couple of showers and storms over the weekend. A lot of that will depend on how far east that high sets up over the upcoming weekend. Over the northwest, mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the low to mid 90s. We start to heat up as that ridge of high pressure really starts to dig in over the Four Corners toward Friday, but then we do start to trail those temperatures off over the weekend and into early next week. Over the southwest, mostly sunny skies here. Another triple-digit day for a lot of locations. 101 for Socorro, TRC, Deming, Las Cruces, 100 for Lordsburg, but those temperatures do start to come down over the weekend with a better chance of seeing a few spot storms. Over the southeast, a little bit cooler here today. We're not looking at triple-digit heat, but we will still be in the upper 90s with mostly sunny skies. Mid-90s for Thursday and Friday before we're back into the upper 90s for the weekend and into early next week. So a brief cool down on the way, if you want to call it that. Over the northeast, partly cloudy skies, spot rain showers through the afternoon with that front passing through. Temperatures only in the upper 70s for Capuline, into the 80s and 90s elsewhere. We continue to cool down with better chances of showers Thursday, and then we start to heat things back up toward the weekend. Over the northern mountains, partly sunny skies, isolated shower possible here as well. Red River 76, Angel Fire 77, 90s elsewhere. Temperatures will continue to start to trail off toward the weekend. Another chance of a spot storm on Saturday. East Mountains, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s. In the metro, we'll see temperatures top out in the mid to upper 90s. So it's still going to be a hot day once again this afternoon. But if you look toward the end of the week, we do start to cool down a little bit. And it's not a big time cool down. We're down to 93 on Friday. But at least it does take a little bit of the edge off of that heat.
Little bit.
A little bit.
Thanks, John.